Hi, welcome to cooking. I'm Gandy Goorman.
And I'm Gris Gocke. Rah, squashed ya. Welcome to cooking.
Well, you can't eat celery all day, every day. You can't eat celery every day with other things.
Who here is excited to learn how to put celery somewhere you least expect it?
It's important to cut these into half-inch sections because for what we're going to be using them for, Gris, is we're going to be putting them in that bowl beside me there.
Yep. Notice how I collect the celery. Try to get every piece.
Now that you have your celery in a bowl, you want to add some chicken stock and soak the celery for 1 hour.
Here we go.
Chicken broth isn't just for soups. You can use it to marinate your favorite vegetables, just like you would marinate your favorite meats. Except it's not meat, it's vegetables. And it's not a marinade, it's chicken broth. As you pour in the broth for the soaking, you want to make sure that all the celery is covered in broth. We've soaked our celery for at least an hour, and wouldn't you know it, something surprising happens.
Ta-da! Let's have a look, shall we?
See any little critters in there you don't recognize? That's right, raisins.
Raisins are back, and they're in our bowl. Now, let's unleash the paste. You know what I mean? Watch this.
I'm going to keep my celery and chicken stock in this bowl, but I'm going to stir it with a paste-laden spoon. This is going to get some real flavor.
Uh-oh, guess who's back? Use the back 3 fingers of your hand for stirring beer and paste.
While Gris continues with his paste, I'm going to go over to the stove and start boiling the chicken stock with the raisins and celery. We'll let that sit for a while. Let's go back and see what Gris is up to with the paste.
Now you guys are at home sitting on your beanbag chair thinking, I can put some paste and beer in a bowl. Yeah, but can you cut a potato up and put that in the bowl with it? You better, because that's what's next. Chop the top off, chop the bottom off, hold the potato, set those aside for a sec, put the top and bottom in the bowl, put the knife down. Remember how I smushed you in the beginning? Well, I need that now.
Here's your schmusher, Gris.
Thanks.
I'm gonna get back to the stove where my celery is boiling.
Yeah, get back to the stove. First time I ever cooked this dish. Took me 12 hours. But it was delicious. And I adopted a kid after.
Well, it sure looks like our raisin celery chicken broth is ready. Here's what you want to do next. Ladle off 1 spoonful, put it in the bowl, and ladle off another half a spoon, put it in the bowl. We take some 1/3 of a cup and we put it into Gris's paste here, and we spoon out as much paste as we can. Pour the paste over top of your soup. Don't stir it. It needs to sit in a blob in the middle because the stirring is done by the patron of the restaurant, or in this case, me. Gris?
That looks really good, Gandy. But let's just top it off.
And there you have it. Or do you? I'll tell you what, why don't you hold this and I'm gonna go get the last ingredient.
Now I have it. While I hold this, I'll wait for Gandy.
Thanks, Gris. The final ingredient, you guessed it, pepper. Blop, blop, blop. You know, on a sort of a crispy spring day, nothing beats a nice hot bowl of this.
He's right. You've just been taught.